Hi, Rio. I missed you, sir. It's been like a year? Has it been? No, yeah, it's been over a year since Fontaine ended, so it's been over a year since we last saw Rio and Neuvillette and all the Fontaine people. So it makes me happy that they're here. And we get to see them. And I need to get over there.
Behold!
Who are we gonna see first? Oh,
Too slow.
I see Charlotte and I see Kinich. Kinich, my goat.
Hey,
Did
there's
we
a
a
newsstand
teacup?
over there. Want to grab a copy of the Steambird?
Sure.
We know our Fontanian friends love a little drama. There's no way they let their readers down. Isn't that Charlotte?
Hi, Kinich.
Standing next to her.
My goat.
Surely that can't be Kinich?
It's cottage, but oh well. It's close enough. Now, my question here is, what the hell is Kinich doing in Fontaine?
How about... Lost treasure resurfaces at last. Behold the beauty of the Remurian teacup.
The Remurian teacup. Oh, Rio is gonna be all over that. Remuria and a teacup? Oh, that is right up his alley. 100%. Oh yeah, you're muted. That's right. I'm the only one who prefers his Neuvillette. I think I'm gonna... I need to give it time to grow on me. I don't hate it. I think he does a great job. But I do prefer his older VA. Low-key. Hold up, what's... this one's a gem. Illegal restaurant caught serving saurian stew. Proves surprisingly popular. What the hell?
Pretty shocking. But it still feels like it's missing something. Ah, got it. Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing.
What the?
Set to miss cross-border smuggling trial.
Okay, I remember now. The Neuvillette was stabbed. Excuse me? That can't be for real. Neuvillette stabbed? Was he actually stabbed, or is that just being baited? I hate to admit it, but you've won this one.
Huh? What?
Yep,
Did
me
I
too.
hear that right? Neuvillette was stabbed and gravely wounded?
No, they totally just baited us, didn't they? Putting this line in the live stream and it's just gonna be these two
No, surely
already
that can't be
exaggerating
right.
something.
Can it?
Surely not. He's so powerful. There's no way he would let himself be stabbed, right? I thought I heard familiar voices. Well, if it isn't Bluebird and Paimon. Hello, Charlotte. I'm more interested in talking to Kinich. My goat, hello. What a coincidence. Mr. Kinich and I were talking about you two just a few minutes ago. Unfortunately for me, he's a very loyal friend. I pressed him for some juicy details, but he remained tight-lipped about you. My goat. That's why he's my goat. Anything you want to share with me about the great Bluebird's triumph and exploits in that land? Well, it was a team effort. Ain't that real? Modest as ever. Kinich is a real one, bro. Getting a bit ahead of myself. Sorry, no, you're good. Let me backtrack a little. Hi, you two. It's been ages. What brings you back to Fontaine?
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
What a pleasant surprise, indeed.
Yeah, that, and also a less than pleasant shock.
A less than pleasant shock.
What the heck was all that about a story of meat restaurant and the Udex getting stabbed? Please
It
say you
is,
weren't being
yeah.
serious.
It's like a camera lens. We're just treading tabloid headlines. Is that what you were talking about? Yeah, was that actually...
Trading
Yeah, we
tabloid
totally just got
headlines?
baited. Bro, when I was watching the livestream and saw Neuvillette got stabbed, I was laying in bed because it was like 6 AM. I literally just like shut up, like from like straight sat up, staring at my phone like, what do you mean Neuvillette got stabbed? Yeah, no, we totally just got baited, didn't we?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could find the most ridiculous fake news stories.
Phew, god damn it.
Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing in on the most outrageous material.
Probably both. I'm sorry you had to see such an unflattering side of Fontaine, Mr. Kinich. These third-rate tabloids write their headlines purely to shock and scandalize. All they care about is grabbing your attention to boost their scale. The ones who've still got a shred of integrity will at least clarify the truth in the main body of the article, although the misleading headlines is still an underhanded trick to draw readers. They're using clickbait. The others, like the one we were just reading aloud, have no qualms about making outright fabrications.
If I had to quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
Probably. That's pretty lenient of you, Mr. Kinich.
Him?
Ow!
Lenient? Oh, you gotta be kidding!
Oh. How?
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for
Uh-huh.
occasionally including a grain of truth. All I'm saying is, even the
What just
wildest
happened?
leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do have some basis in fact?
Do
Sure
they?
they do. For instance, there was in fact a smuggling trial recently.
Oh.
Considering the amount of speculation surrounding the smuggled goods, it's no wonder there are rumors about restaurants serving saurian meat or teacups being unearthed from ancient ruins. But in reality, the goods in question were simply a few ancient relics dug up from ruins in Natlan.
Oh.
Rest assured, no saurians were harmed in the process.
Okay, sick. And if you're wondering why the Eunuchs didn't preside over the trial, it's because this case was assigned to another judge, right from the offset, I see. It's not so the Palais Maronion has one judge. We can't expect Monsieur Neuvillette to handle every single case himself. True. On a more interesting note, the trial in question went remarkably smoothly, and it was all thanks to Mr. Kenich's testimony as key witness. Really?
Oh, okay. Paimon was so busy freaking out about those headlines that she totally forgot to ask why you're here in Fontaine, Kenich.
There's a misunderstanding. The world's not going to end. Imagine. Maybe not, but it'd be even better world for me if Mr. Kenich here would agree to another exclusive interview with the Steambird. Oh, Charlotte.
It was a pretty open and shut case, and my testimony in court was clear enough. But I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less interested in the case than you are in trying to uncover some news stories about Natlan.
Oh, of course she is. You saw right through me. Guess I'll put down the keen instincts of a renowned saurian hunter in response to that, or...
I appreciate your kind invitation, but like I said, storytelling isn't really my forte.
How?
Kenich the speechless! Kenich the tongue-tied!
Oh! Well, goodbye.
Huh?
He just keeps patting How
If you're
away.
dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the Traveler instead?
Back to me again? No thanks, I'm good. It's a brilliant idea. No, I'm good. It means I'll need a bit more time to prep. Let me put together a thorough list of interview questions. Sounds like I'm not allowed to refuse. Yep. Oh well, I know I can be persistent, but at the end of the day, it's your call. Anyway, I should probably be getting back to work. I also need to go track down a gestionnaire and report these increasingly outrageous tabloids. Farewell, my friends, until we meet again. Ooh,
Charlotte
really?
never stops, does she?
No.
Anyway, Paimon just has to ask. That how thing that popped out before.
A how
Or-
thing?
Was it a how? It kind of looked like a how, but
What do you mean by
at
that?
the same time,
Oh, that thing. Yeah, that was a how.
Yes?
what's up with
Literally,
him?
what's a how?
Like, he's still noisy, but he's way quieter than before. It's like he's trying to hide or something.
Maybe he's not acclimating very well to Fontaine?
Could be.
Could be. Really?
Not acclimatizing? Aw, poor Almighty Dragon Lord is
That's
not feeling
crazy,
well.
teasing a how like that.
Too bad he can't come out to argue back.
Oh. Oh, he knows the how's listening to them, and he's trying to just, like, egg him on.
What do you mean?
There's nothing physically wrong with him. It actually has to do with
Oh,
a strange law we
yeah.
learned about after arriving in Fontaine.
The first 3 days of the month, huh?
Apparently, it's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
I get it now, and I'm sure Paimon gets it even better.
Paimon sure does.
Yep, remember?
Paimon's been down this road before. There's an easy solution. As long as Kenich holds onto a how's tail, he'll be considered an Almighty Dragon Lord balloon, not
Yeah.
a flying Almighty Dragon Lord.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But a How wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing away in the form of a mini helium balloon.
That's so funny,
That
dude.
said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden. Anyway, this morning
flashbang.
I saw a notice outside the Palais Marmonia about an event that's set to take place outside the city soon.
Oh.
Something to do with filmmaking. I hear that's all the rage here.
Yes, you would be right.
I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for a few extra days anyway, so I think I'll go check it out. It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. He might even learn a
Noisy
thing or two.
helium balloon.
If you're free, why don't you come along?
Balloon mon. Sure, seeing how angry always makes my day. Yeah, I'm always up for a bit of fun.
I know where it is, so let me lead the way.
Sure thing, my goat. Give me title card. Yippee! Another night Fantasyland. Listen. This is great and all, but I want to talk to Neuvillette and Rio. That's what I'm interested in, mostly. Hello.
Looks like I remembered correctly. Here we are.
I see stuff from Sumeru.
Awesome!
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff from
Believe it
Sumeru.
was just an empty beach before.
Yeah. It was still completely deserted only a few days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House.
Oh, wow, damn.
There must be some efficient workers in
Oh my
Fontaine.
god, it's her!
Quite impressive.
Hi!
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da!
Hi! You're just as energetic as you were last event.
But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away.
There's something oddly familiar about the way you talk. I remember
Wow,
you.
I can't believe you actually remember me.
The
It's
beggiest
me,
beggar in all of
Pauline.
Begdom.
That's right, the unlucky one.
The unlucky one. Good to see you again. The prototype lenses come in handy, by the way.
Of course! How else would we have managed to build Fantasyland in a single night?
Fair enough.
Fantasyland?
At least that's how I like to think of it myself. A magical land of fantasy, the stuff of film buffs' dreams. I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but that really is the goal here.
Ooh, that's tough. I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds tough, though.
As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontanian filmmaking, a place for all film lovers to come together and co-construct a world of dreams.
Wasn't the last, like, Fontaine event also related to
Well, that's a
filmmaking?
relief.
Have all the
Sounds
Fontaine
like
events
you're
been
sharing
just
the cost
filmmaking, bro?
this time rather than pouring your entire life savings into a single project.
Nope! I might be inviting others to help fund this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all my life savings into it too!
Oh, girly pop.
Huh?
Don't do that.
You've got to be kidding. Ha! Look at you,
Hi-ho.
puny little humans. Recklessly betting your entire future against some stupid vanity project.
You're gonna get hunted away again?
Expecting even an ounce of sympathy from
Look at
the
this
almighty
dude.
Dragon Lord? Dream on!
She's
Mockery
so
is all you
confused.
shall get, straight from the heart!
Look at her face. Look at
Sorry,
Kinich.
just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally.
Oh,
Do go on.
look at this dude.
Gizmoid? Who you calling Gizmoid? You're the Gizmoid!
I love these two so much.
Wow! That's quite a nifty mecha you've got yourself there.
Well-
Is it some sort of smart personal assistant?
Oh, he is not gonna like that.
You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool gadget. Who knows? Maybe you could even look into mass production.
Oh, Pookie Bear.
Mass production? Ugh, insolent, vulgar, and disrespectful! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind!
Look at her
There
face.
has never been another like me, nor will there ever be! And another thing, smart is the understatement of the century! I shall have you know that I am Kahulahau!
Kahulahau.
Ancient wisdom! I lived for eons long before any of you were born!
What? Heavens above!
Oh my
I beg
god.
your pardon, forebear of ancient wisdom. Please, I meant no offense.
Now, that he's gonna like.
Idiot meets idiot.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
What's all the fuss?
Navia!
Making some new friends, are we?
Hi, friend. I did not know you were gonna be in this. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Hi, Navia.
Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia!
She's so
President of
dramatic.
Fontaine
Oh my god, look at her.
Di Rosula.
Look at this little girly pop.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, is interesting.
Partner, Paimon. How have you been lately?
Very well, thanks. Even better now that you're here. Hell yeah.
Hello there. I'm Kinich.
Is he not going to introduce us? Hell yeah.
What about me? My useless
Uh.
servant can't even give me a proper introduction.
You'd think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street really needs an introduction?
You know what? He has a point.
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty
he's gonna
Dragon
love
Lord,
that.
Mr. Ahau.
Mr.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Everyone's so confused. Even the house confused. Yes. Well, no handshaking, I guess. Well,
See that? That's what I call proper manners. Well, it's not every day
Yep.
you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty Dragon Lord by his name.
I never knew I needed a how talking to other characters in the game more than I do now. This is what I never knew this is something I needed in my life.
Navia, don't you think the title Almighty Dragon Lord is a bit silly?
No, it's perfect.
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't they?
He's not gonna like
I
that.
mean, try to puff themselves up to look more impressive.
How's totally being treated like a little cuddly pet.
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula that Fantasyland's gotten up and running in the space of a single night. Honestly, thank heavens! After all that paperwork and
Maybe
endless
not.
waiting, the event and
Maybe
venue finally
not.
got the green light. I couldn't wait a moment longer. The second the approval came through, I reached out to President Navia hoping she could lend a hand. After all, who else but the Spina di Rosula would indulge such impulsive demands?
Fair enough.
Sorry, Traveler. Miss Lapine Pauline sometimes gets a bit overwhelmed by her own excitement.
Oh, we know.
As you can see.
We know.
I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail about the event yet. So let me fill you in. In short, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is a
Cheval
fan
Moran
convention
Film
that's open to
Fantasyland.
film enthusiasts from all over Teyvat. Miss Lapine Pauline is hosting this event and also providing technical support.
Do you remember, Core, an event a while ago? The event where we got the special camera lens? Lapine Pauline was there, and she was hitting the floor being like, I beg you, like, asking us for help. Literally being like, I beg you, like, the biggest, what was it? The beggiest beggar in all of begdom, that stuff. It's the same in PC.
Huh? Cheval Moran?
Yeah, like
That's
Farina's
right,
little buddy.
The one and only Sir Intendant Cheval Moran. After much persistence and many solicitations, I
Oh my
finally
God.
obtained Lady Farina's permission to use the image of her close friend.
That's
Not only
crazy.
Is our
Look at him.
adorable mascot drawing in fans by the minute, but she's also boosting her own popularity. And
A
that
win-win
was always
arrangement.
the goal. A win-win arrangement.
It's been a while since we last met, but still, it's a surprise to hear Lapine Pauline coming out with such sensible ideas.
Hey, if it works, it works.
By the way, Miss Lapine Pauline, have you decided to switch careers and go into film tech?
Not exactly. By chance, one of the prototype lenses I developed caught a photographer's eye, and it's now being used for the latest
Ah.
cinematic productions. Thanks to this unexpected opportunity, I've had the chance to invent various film-related equipment and props.
I understand
That's
it now.
right. So don't underestimate Miss Lapine Pauline, our resident engineer. She's the technical powerhouse at the core of this entire event. As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly here to take care of planning, operations, and management.
I
For anyone
see.
feeling inspired to set up a booth, Miss Lapine Pauline and I will provide the necessary technical and operational support once their application has been approved. By the way, Traveler, are you at all interested in taking part?
Sure.
It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Plus, with your skills, I'm sure you could bring something special to the table.
Sounds like fun.
Paimon would be even more tempted if you were to say, throw in one of those
Okay,
fancy
Paimon.
feasts she's seen in those gourmet food reels.
Well, as it happens, that'll be a piece of cake. Everyone needs to eat, whether they be tourists or the stall owners themselves.
Yeah.
So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite
Miss
none other than the
Escoffier.
celebrity chef, Miss Escoffier, to look
Oh,
over
sorry. Oh. Oh my god, look at her inside the kitchen. She really is Gordon Ramsay, huh?
You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio! Get it right next time, or you might as well just lie down on the chopping board yourself.
Oh my god, she literally is just Gordon Ramsay. Hi, I'm not gonna spoil myself on that.
She seems a bit busy right now.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make a
sold.
How go be her assistant.
Oh my god, yes, please. Oh, please.
You little... What's your game here?
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue
Oh
over
no,
here that
Melissa's
requires your
silver
personal attention.
anymore. Ah, voice.
Apologies. Looks like it's back to work with me. please feel free to take a gander at what we've got. Anyway, if you're interested in taking part, come find me later.
Sure thing. Talk to Navia. I'll check out the, like, all the event stuff later. Sure, I'll talk to her and then talk to Navia.
Greetings.
Salu's a
Apologies
Milver
if you
now.
overheard my harsh words just now, but I assure you, it is entirely necessary. The sheer lack of standards
Iced
here will
coffee,
be
eh?
the death of me. Do you have any idea of the kind of customers I'm gonna get with how lax things are at the moment? The ones that leave their guns behind by accident, and then come back to collect them later, bringing ammunition with them.
I know her VA is British, and I hear the accent peeking through. I do hear it.
That's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget in a hurry.
I wish they could have just let her just be British in the game. That would have been so good.
Oh.
Like, let the chef be British. That would have been so sick, dude.
Wait, has that happened before?
No.
Her accent
it's
definitely
just
peeked through a
the
lot.
mention of guns reminded me. Someone
Hawaii, we share a brain
did
cell, it's okay.
actually leave their gun nearby.
Huh?
Just before we started setting up, as we were cleaning up the site, someone stumbled upon a mysterious locked box.
Oh?
It didn't look like something from Fontaine, though. It had more of a Natlanese vibe.
Oh?
Do you think a foreign tourist might have left it behind?
That's what I assumed at
Happens
first.
to this
But the
to us.
box was buried beneath a pile of wooden planks, rocks, and whatnot, so it seemed like someone deliberately hid it there.
Delay shouldn't be too bad. It should be at most like 5-6 seconds. If it's longer than that, I would try refreshing Twitch. Maybe at some point my OBS hiccuped, and that's why the delay is longer, I guess. But if it's over like if it's like 8-10 seconds, refresh Twitch. It should be better then. But normally my delay is set to the lowest possible, so like 5-ish seconds.
But I didn't see much point in speculating, so the best thing I could think of was to hand it over to the authorities. I trekked all the way over to the Palais Mermonia just to hand it in.
Can we go check it out?
was exhausting.
What did the authorities make of it?
Oh, they made a mountain out of a molehill, as usual. Before even addressing the question of what was actually inside the box, they had several
Oh my
heated
God.
discussions about whose responsibility it was to write the lost and found notice.
Yes, so I am waiting to see them
Thankfully,
again.
the ever-reliable Officer Sedine stepped up and
Dragon
immediately
Daddy?
called in the Marechaussee Phantom to crack the lock and check if there were any dangerous items inside. And, as it turned out,
A
there
gun.
was a gun.
Wow, that's a dangerous item, all right.
Mind if I ask what kind of gun it was?
Oh yeah, Mr. Kanich, you're from Natlan, aren't you? Do you know a lot about guns?
That's funny.
You could say it comes with the job. I have an interest in weaponry and the like.
Ugh, such a spoiled brat. What, are the toys I gave you not good enough for you anymore?
Okay, bro.
Yep, got sick of those long ago.
Okay, let's just not be mean to poor Hao.
You little... Don't dare you turn your nose up at my gifts! Why,
Time for a timeout, old-timer.
No.
Sorry, where were we?
Old timer?
Oh yeah, do you recall what the gun looked like?
It's a bit hard to describe. If you ask me, it didn't even really look like a gun.
How would you know if it's a gun or not?
Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch.
Oh? Waiting.
Something like this.
Damn, you're really good at drawing. Hello? Ah, I see.
Whoa, it's so neat and precise.
Sketch by professional. Oh, I guess yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It's nothing.
It looks like a secret source mechanism part thingy.
Sorry. Is something wrong with my drawing?
No, I think it was perfect.
I know it doesn't really look like a gun, but I assure you, this is exactly what it looked like. And it certainly could shoot as well, too. I confirmed that with the officer from the Marechaussee Phantom.
No, quite the opposite. The features are very accurate, and it is definitely from Natlan. Please, don't mind me. I'm just taking a moment to admire it.
Yep. Thanks a lot, Lapine Pauline. Can't wait for the event to get started.
I should be the one thanking you. Thank you, and everyone else for your support.
Don't mention it. Besides, we haven't really done anything.
Not at all. The buzz and excitement you guys bring is exactly what this event needs. Oh dear, I'm starting to feel a bit guilty watching everyone else toil away. Guess it's about time I got back to work too.
Chop chop.
But just before I go, one last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a successful collaboration.
Thank you, Pauline. Goodbye. Seems like Kenichi has something to say. Let's go find a quiet spot. Yeah, definitely. I'm saying goodbye to Lapine Pauline and you and Kenichi find somewhere to
I'm
chat.
sure you noticed that there was something unusual about that gun.
Yeah, it was not a gun at all. It looked ancient.
Correct. It's most likely an old weapon dug up from some ancient dragon ruins.
Yup.
Based on my experience, it might be more accurate to refer
Hand
to it as a
cannon.
hand cannon. But in Fontaine terms, it's not wrong to call it a gun.
Fair enough.
Given why I came here, don't you think it's curious that an ancient dragon relic of unknown origin would turn up like this, out of the blue? I suspect this gun might have something to do with that smuggling case. It might have slipped through the cracks.
Would make sense, actually.
Time is of the essence. So I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify my suspicions.
Yes, I'll join you.
Perfect. Then we can head out right away.
Yes.
Or, if you want to catch up with your friends first, I can wait.
No, let's go now. I want to see Neuvillette and Rio. Show me Neuvillette and Rio. Now. Oh my god. Please. Please, I want to see them. Wait. You guys are not who I was expecting to see, but I am happy. Hello!
Oh, man.
Hi, Aoife. And Auroran.
Bro!
Bro, hey, what's up?
Are you mimicking me? Now's not the
Okay.
time. Come on.
No, I mean, one of our buddies is here, for real. Quite a few of them, actually.
Hello!
Aurora and Aoife, what brings you to Fontaine?
Huh? How come you're...
Well,
I'm guessing Kenichi's here because of that international smuggling case, right? I've heard quite a bit about that.
Word sure gets around quickly, huh?
yep, it does.
First time abroad and you're already making headlines.
Well,
Oh, stop it. It's not like I was the center of attention.
Wasn't expecting to see the Traveler and Paimon here too, though.
Come on, Aoife.
Huh?
A traveler, by definition,
Okay.
is someone who travels around.
I mean, he has a point.
Fair point.
Yeah, he has
anyway,
a point.
back on topic. Wait a second. I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about again?
Why, you're all here, of course.
For vegetables.
Cacucu.
Well then. I see. This dude.
I'll go first. It's for the Chevrolamine Film Fantasyland.
Close enough.
Wait. Is that right?
Close enough. Welcome back, Cheval Moran.
It's Cheval Moran.
That's so
right. I
good.
keep stumbling over that one.
That's so
Guess I
good.
owe Cheval Moran an apology, even if she's not here.
It's okay.
Anyway, long story short, the festival restaurant urgently needed fresh vegetables from that land.
Yeah, the poor
which
boy,
is
man.
why Aoife and I are here.
I
So,
see.
you guys are vegetable couriers?
He is. I'm just here as a responsible adult.
Okay, bro.
It's his first time traveling so far away from home, and all the elders in his tribe were worried.
Fair
so
enough.
they had me come along.
Rightfully so.
Even though it's your first time too.
Right. But they still picked me to accompany you. You gotta wonder why that might be.
Yeah, I wonder why. Right.
Don't you get it? They all just saw how overworked you were, so they used it as an excuse to send you off on a vacation.
Yeah, that could be one of the reasons.
Wait, what? So I'm getting the grandson treatment now too?
Why not?
See? Doesn't matter how much older you are than this dude. Hang out with him long enough, and you'll eventually find yourself being treated like a kid.
Meaning everyone looks
True
after
Hawaii.
you. What's so bad about that?
In theory, nothing at all. In that case, guess I better start over. Hi, guys. My name's Aoife, and I just turned 5.
Oh my god, nice to meet you, little bro.
Paimon's not sure who the responsible adult is
My name's
anymore.
Aoife, and I just turned 5. Oh, that's so good, Gallagher.
So, what about Cacucu?
Oh yeah, where's Cuckoo?
If he was here, we'd be
Oh, wait,
making
I know
more
where he
ruckus
is.
than we already are.
That's exactly what's got me worried.
Oh, that was so good.
Aoife, there's nothing to
I'm
worry
this
about.
many.
You're a big boy. You can handle yourself
You're a
now
big
even without
boy.
Cacucu.
You think that's what I'm worried about?
Oh, this one is already so good. Dude,
Anyway, my priority right now is Cacucu.
dude, this I haven't even met Neuvillette and Rio yet in this event, and this is already peak. Oh my god, the comedy is perfect.
Suffice it to say, Cacucu's in big doo-doo.
And he's in deep shit, some might say.
How so? He's so small, and all he knows are a few harmless phrases. What kind of trouble could he even get himself into?
Let me guess. Did he get caught out by the law on flying objects?
Did he?
Bro, you too?
You too? Oh, bro,
Not
that's
me.
so good.
How?
Oh, that pesky little chatterbox. So that's why he hasn't interrupted us this whole time. Guess he's too scared to show
Well,
his face.
no, can you just lock them up?
That, plus he's already spouted enough nonsense for one day. So I put him on mute until tomorrow.
Put him on mute.
Nice one.
I guess she is
If I
now
was
Hawaii
even half as decisive
after,
as you are,
you know, the
I
whole
would have
thing
kept
that
a closer
went on.
hold on Cacucu, so he didn't get a chance to go flying off.
I guess that's what flying objects do.
Oh no, bro. Or rather,
Bro,
did Cacucu get caught by the guards for flying around?
they're all mimicking Aoife's speech now.
If they had managed that, we'd at least be able to track him down. But when the guards started chasing him, Cacucu flew into that building next door. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a high-stakes pursuit going down in there as we speak. Just like one of those cool crime movies.
Well then,
Which building?
the big giant building next to you, Paimon.
Yup, that's the one.
Yeah, he needs to
Cacucu
change
sure
it
has
away.
a good eye for a getaway. It's the tallest building around. I
Uh,
may be able to fly up pretty high, but checking every last window would still take quite a while. As for Aoife, well, let's just say he's not
yeah,
flying
he's,
anywhere
yeah,
without
that's
a sword.
ain't that a truth.
Sorry about that.
Not like it's my fault, though. You don't have to apologize on my behalf.
Wait a sec. What's this got to do with how high you can fly? Cacucu's got himself into a real mess here, like a panicked animal running straight into a trap. It's pretty worrying. I'm starting to picture him flapping through a barrage of gunfire while important documents are flying about
He's
left, right, and
animal.
center.
Nah, he'll be fine.
Heck yeah!
Heck
if anyone
yeah.
can pull it off, it's Cacucu. He's always been such an awesome Saurus. I believe
Awesome
in him.
Saurus. In other words, right now in this building there could be not one awesome Saurus, but two! Neuvillette!
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
Oh my god, wow, Aoife and Cacucu really are just, they talk the same way, huh?
Of course I'm for real. I'd never make light of something like that.
God, I love them.
All right. Everyone's an awesome Saurus.
Nuh-uh, there's only two.
The human version. But our priority right now should be to go in there and check up on Cacucu.
As it happens, Kenichi and I were just heading over to Palaemonia for something else.
Leave it to us.
So, yeah.
You sure? Wow, awesome. That'll be a huge help.
And if Cacucu doesn't listen to you, I give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
Hey, yo, no!
Wait, since when was that up to you?
Well, then it's your call, bro.
All right then, if Cacucu doesn't listen to you, I also give you permission to pull out a couple of his feathers.
No, poor Cacucu, man.
There you go. If he objects to that, tell him to come find us.
He won't. Trust me.
The little smile. Okay, let me in. Oh, okay, wait, first.
Back when we first met Cacucu in the wild and I begged you to take him under your wing, I never imagined you'd end up spoiling him rotten.
That's cute.
And I never imagined you'd be nagging me about it.
Oh, well, I definitely saw that coming.
Huh?
You're only 5 years old after all.
Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Anyway, Neuvillette! Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme. Wait.
Nothing new there. The first few days of every month are always noisy.
They're noisy, huh? You say the first few days of the month are always noisy in Neuvillette's office? Interesting.
What's all that commotion? Are they arguing in there?
No, they're doing a different type of arguing, if you know what I mean. There are strange sounds coming from Monsieur. No! God damn it, Genshin! I couldn't read that. Show me them. Look at them! I am so happy. Hi! Oh my... Hold on. Oh my god, I have missed you guys! Give me that. You guys are mine. Look at them! The SDR Hawaii, they're voiced.
No way, bro!
No way, bro. The way they're looking at each other.
Did he say he came from Natlan?
Oh, I have missed you guys so much.
No.
Get out of here!
No.
I can understand his words, just not what they mean.
I see.
Oh no.
Hi, guys. That Baz, dude. These two characters, their voices, their looks, just them existing together in the same frame should not be allowed by law. That's too much. It's too good. Hi, guys.
Bro!
Hi, Cacucu.
He keeps repeating the same things over and over again.
Yep, that's what he does.
Oh, you know one another.
Yeah, we do. Hi, I miss you, Neuvillette. He's a bro of a bro.
He's a friend! Yeah! A saurian friend of a human friend!
Yeah. I love confused Neuvillette.
Great. Well, that was easy. Looks like we've tracked down the owner.
Yep, well, it's not Kinich.
Guess that's one less lost and found notice for you to write, Monsieur Neuvillette.
True, actually.
For real?
Yep. Oh my god.
Traveler, was there something important you wanted to discuss with the Udex?
Yes, but you can stay. Actually, you should stay.
I'm just about done with my business here. Need me to step out?
No, I need you to stay right where you are and not move a muscle.
Stay and hear them out first. Perhaps it will have some bearing on your own work.
Ah, I see. So you're asking your boyfriend to stay. Understandable.
If I'm not mistaken, you are the same Mr. Kinich who served as a witness in the smuggling trial?
That he is. Yeah, Core. He wants him to stay. Dude, I've been avoiding spoilers for this event for the entire week. The only thing I have seen is people saying how absolutely gauged they made these two, and I am so happy for it. Like that this is a thing. It's so good.
I take it there's been a further development in the case.
Yes, it has.
That's right. Very perceptive, Mr. Udex.
So you've met Neuvillette before? But wasn't the trial overseen by another judge?
They probably met though.
I've seen his photo in the papers.
Oh, fair enough.
But as for this other gentleman...
A gentleman is right.
Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Wriothesley,
Mr.
Administrator of the
Wriothesley.
Fortress of Meripede. Or in layman's terms, Fontaine's prison warden.
Teehee. Oh, I love them so much.
Please, feel free to share anything about the case. There's no need to keep anything from him.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you!
Okay.
Wow, that sounded just like me.
Okay, bro.
But should we really discuss official business in front of the Saurian?
It should be fine. Look me up and waterlog me. Dab me up, Hawaii. He really is just like a parrot.
Oh wow, oh no!
Okay, the heartbreak.
I believe he said... Or rather, I suppose he meant that he'll keep this to himself.
So, do you actually understand them, like, legitimately, Neuvillette? How the hell? Well, I guess they're both dragons, fair enough.
Though I should mention, Mr. Cacucu, that we will have to ask you to sign a confidentiality agreement.
There's no way. There's actually no way.
Sure thing, bro!
Sure thing, bro. That's insane. This is all a bit strange, but they really are a great pair of awesome Sauri. I think he's holding a pen. See, this makes sense. I'm gonna show you guys this. I saw this little fan art a couple days ago. And now that I see this dialogue, I understand it so much better now. Hold on. Where is it? Here we go. I saw this. And this makes so much sense now. This is how he's signing the confidentiality agreement. Oh, this is so good. God, that's so good.
Let us return to the matter at hand.
Yes, please.
Mr. Kanich, was there something else you wanted to discuss relating to the case?
Yes. Let me fill you in.
Kanich tells Neuvillette and Wriothesley about the Lepine Pauline finding the gun. Neuvillette makes inquiries with the relevant personnel, and sure enough, they locate the box and the gun that Lepine Pauline spoke of.
Wow! It really is exactly like Lepine Pauline's sketch! That
Oh,
must be all that
wow,
practice
damn.
drawing engineering blueprints, huh?
That's insane.
So if it's true that this weapon came into Fontaine alongside the contraband from the smuggling case, then there's a high chance we overlooked a suspect.
Probably.
That's exactly my line of thought.
I see.
Do you understand that now?
Mr. Kanich, thank you for reporting this promptly. I'll arrange for the Marechaussee Phantom to investigate right away.
Poor Kanich, he doesn't know he's talking to the... wait, I need a how to come out right now and talk to Neuvillette, please.
We should begin by questioning the prisoners in custody. Wriothesley.
Why do you say his name like that? Hello? Are you two married or something?
I'll sign off on the interrogation request. Don't you worry.
These two are so married, holy shit.
That would be much appreciated.
It's lucky that the Palais Mermonia wasn't scheduled to release any public bulletins today, and that this gun's lost and found notice hasn't been written up yet. In other words, the news hasn't leaked.
Yeah.
I'll be staying in Fontaine for the time being. If there's any progress in the investigation or you need my help, feel free to reach out anytime.
And that goes for me too.
Yep, we were just about to go help out with Lepine Pauline's convention. If there's any news, we'll keep you all posted.
Like, can we like...
Wriothesley.
Why did bro say it like that, hello? That's insane, that's crazy.
Marvelous. Thank you all. Well then, all that's left is to
deal with Cacucu. They're all looking at Cacucu. Oh my god.
You miss me, bro?
Okay, bro is here and he did. He is. Say it again.
He really does come out with the most unexpected things. Who did he learn it all from?
A couple of top bros from Natlan, you know.
Huh. Well, it's pretty extraordinary.
Anyway, according to due process, we must first determine whether Mr. Cacucu qualifies as a flying object.
Yes, that rule. No, well, like, couldn't you just not make that rule a thing anymore?
And, following on from our conversation just now, he also needs to sign a confidentiality agreement.
Oh my god.
Drafting said agreement may take some time.
Looks like you'll be staying with us for a while then, Cacucu. Excited?
Interesting. He said staying with us, not with Neuvillette. Interesting. So you're staying with him too, Rio, huh? Aren't you? He said us. I can help pass a message on to his friends.
That would save us a lot of trouble. Many thanks.
Did you flying in the air when declaring Fontaine as humans? Okay, maybe it wasn't the first 3 days of the month though. So he is fine. It's fine. It's only the first 3 days of the month.
Alright then, we better get going. No need to see us off.
Let me talk to him again, please. Yo, why are they so close together now? Hello?
I know you mentioned a while back that people from Natland would soon start showing up all over the world. But I hadn't expected anything like this.
It seems no matter where they come from, all dragons are inquisitive by nature.
Okay. Am I reading too much into this? Because I know the Japanese livestream for this update had Neuvillette and Rio, like, at the opening sequence. And it alluded to Rio knowing Neuvillette is a dragon. Does this basically fully confirm it in, like, in-game that he knows that he is a dragon? I think it does, right? Or am I looking too much into this? I think it does. I don't think I'm crazy. I don't think I'm coping. I think he knows 100%.
You can say that again, bro!
Oh my god.
The same might well be said for humankind. The real reason you chose to stay to investigate this case was your curiosity about Natlan and Mr. Cacucu, was it not?
He would be. Rio is always looking, like, for knowledge. He is so invested in all the Remuria stuff. Like, the Remurian legends. He would find, like, the Natlan culture so interesting.
Guilty as charged. Nothing gets past you.
Bro says guilty as charged. Okay, bro.
So, how about we take this opportunity to chat a little more? We've got the world's best translator on hand, after all.
And that's Neuvillette right there.
Sure thing, bro!
Sure thing, bro. No! I want more! Wait, I need... This is a rare occurrence. Hold on. We never see these two together, bro. What, Cacucu? Like Alu? Yeah, they're gonna chat. They're gonna drink some tea when we leave.
Aurora and Aoife, we found Cacucu!
That we did.
What's the situation? How bad is it?
Well, there's some good news and some bad news.
Oh no.
Who's gonna tell him?
When I saw that Cacucu wasn't with you, I'd already prepared myself for the worst.
Relax, Aoife. Maybe Cacucu just prefers high-rise living now.
High-rise living.
Sometimes you just have to let the kids grow up and make their own choices in life.
They're leaving the nest.
For real now? Do you even hear yourself, bro?
God, literally, Cacucu really just copied Aoife's speech patterns, huh? 2 a.m. That's late. Go sleep.
It's not that bad.
It's fine.
Cacucu's fine. Still very much alive and kicking for starters.
He hasn't been arrested either, so no jail time.
Thankfully. Or regrettably. Even he had an interesting chat with some veritable VIPs.
See?
You're not exactly reassuring me here.
As for the bad news, well, it's really not that bad. Cacucu accidentally overheard some top secret stuff, so he has to stay at the Palais Mermonia for a while to sign a confidentiality agreement. But there's no need to worry.
Hi, Silly.
The person in charge of looking after Cacucu is super nice, so he'll be absolutely fine.
Super nice is an understatement. He has literally the two most powerful men in Fontaine taking care of him. He'll be totally fine. He'll just have to wait a bit longer.
All right. That doesn't sound too bad after all. Wow, hearing that's put my mind to rest.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
But based on my understanding of how things work here, the ban on flying objects should be over by the time Cacucu
And
actually
once a
gets
dragon,
out.
not any dragon, the Hydro Sovereign, by the way.
What a shame. Oh well, I guess we'll just have to go have some fun without him.
That's so... If sarcasm was a person, that would be Aurora right then and there. Holy.
You don't look disappointed in the slightest.
Anyway, Auroron and I will be staying in guest rooms upstairs at the Hotel de Boer for the time being.
I see.
Feel free to drop by if you need us.
Alright, bro.
Yay, problem solved! Alright, let's catch up another day.
Sick. The chapter or Act 1. On to Act 2. Let me in. I want more. Wait. Is there gonna be... I know there's usually characters like on places. They said Hotel de Boer, so I'm gonna go there, see if they're actually there. Was it here, I think? Yeah. They are here. Hello.
I've realized we're in a bit of a tricky situation here.
What do you mean?
If we go out, we won't have time to watch that film we rented.
You just rented a film?
But if we stay in and watch the film, we won't have time to go out.
Oh, you realized it too?
I swear, these two.
Yeah, well, pretty smart for a 5-year-old.
Okay, bro. Ain't no way. Now, if I go back in with New and Rio, number 1, are they still there? Number 2, have their dialogue lines changed?
I know you mentioned a while back that people from Natlan...
Yeah, no, okay, same dialogue. God, I love Neuvillette and Rio so much. They actually make me so happy. Morning of the day after tomorrow, so 2 days, 8 a.m. Is that enough time?
It's been a few days. Ban on flying flying objects should be over by now. Let's
Well
head over
then.
to the Palais Mermonia to see how Cacucu's doing.
You'll think I'm already here. They cannot put 3 of my favorite characters in the entire game in one room and expect me to be okay. That is not a thing that can happen in this life. This is insane. I never thought I would see Kinichi interact with Neuvillette and Rio. This is so good. I'm so happy.
Oh, hey, my little dudes. Good morning.
My little dudes. Morning, little dude.
Oh, wow. Cacucu's learned a new greeting.
Apparently.
Is that good news or bad news, though?
That's good.
Sorry, I did everything within my power. But so far, I've
Oh.
only managed to teach him how to say good morning.
You taught him to say good morning? No. Dude, he taught Cacucu to say good morning?
Wait, so that's all you've been up to this whole time?
Why not?
Get out of here.
I think that means no.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so good mornings aside, please tell Paimon there's been some other progress too.
Surely. Who teaches the bird to be polite? Exactly.
Of course. That's why I'm here. Cacucu's not the only one that Mr. Wriothesley's been getting to talk.
Oh?
I'm referring, of course, to the convicts.
Oh, I understand it now.
It was nothing. These guys weren't exactly tough nuts to crack.
Ah, I see. I was gonna say something unhinged. I'm not gonna say it anymore.
So, what's the deal?
After racking their brains, they remembered speaking to an inconspicuous middle-aged man just as they were preparing to pack up and leave Natlan. He was dressed in the manner of the Children of Echoes and carrying a box. Plus, the description matches the one the gun was found in. All in all, he didn't look any different from your average Natlanese traveler. Perhaps seeing that they were dressed as merchants, this man stopped for a chat, inquiring where their goods were headed, and even asking if they could share a boat. The smugglers were very cautious, though. They didn't tell him any specifics, but all this happened before I crossed paths with them. I happened to notice them as they were preparing to set sail. I thought they looked shady, so I snuck aboard, and ended up being carried along all the way to Fontaine.
I understand. A series of twists and turns. I see. Why is the How on my screen? Why is he there? I love it. He's the loading screen. Wait, that's so
Boss,
good.
do
Oh,
we
because
know
it's
if those
Kinichi's
Fontainians will
POV.
even like this stuff?
That's
What if
so
we can't
good.
shift
And that's why we call you a rookie. It's all supply and demand, kids. Supply and demand. Natlan's foreign trade is just starting to lift off. There'll be a market for it, you'll see.
That's right. So stop giving the boss trouble, rookie. Just do your job and keep an eye on the goods.
Are they merchants? Have they come to Fontaine to do business? Scarred face. On closer inspection,
sorry.
The fabric looks worn at the knees and elbows, and his fingernails are dirty. Not exactly your typical merchant.
You can see fingernails from that far away?
Could he have previously been a warrior? Or even an adventurer? Something feels off. I'd better sneak up and get a closer look.
Do I get to sneak around? I do!
Nice thinking, boss. This tourist tub's been fast-going and smooth sailing. Plus, no one's been asking us what we're up to.
Inconspicuous.
That goes without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster but way too bumpy. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent grafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Seriously? But there's hardly anything here. Would it really have taken them months to prepare? And why would they need to transport it with such care? Could they be secretly smuggling precious items out of Natlan? I'll need to find a way to get to the bottom of this.
Oh. Hello. Oh. I see. Hey, buddy. Look over No! Look. Look over there. No! You know what? Close enough.
Let's go hear what these criminals have to say for themselves.
Hey, why the long face? You're abroad on business, and you get to do some sightseeing while you're at it. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. You better cheer up if you know what's good for you.
I guess you're right. I was just worried I might have messed up with the packing, or that something's gonna go wrong along the way.
Oh, pull yourself together. Tons of foreign tourists come traveling to Fontaine. I bet their luggage is full of all kinds of weird stuff. If someone insists on checking it all, just show them the purchase order we had drawn up. Those Fontainians can't get enough of their legalese, so I've heard. They can look all they want.
Aha. So their aim is to smuggle in contraband after all.
Caught red-handed.
Looks like I've gathered enough intel about the smugglers and their contraband. Time to inform port security.
Do I get to do that? I do not. I love how the loading thing. It's so good.
So anyway, that was when I went and told the Fontainian guards about my suspicions. After an investigation and a chase, they finally apprehended them and sent them on their way.
Well, guess they're headed exactly where they should be.
Good job, Kinish.
Thanks.
Based on your recollections just now.
I was completely focused on those smugglers at the time, so I wasn't really paying attention to other passersby.
That's only natural. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's fine. You were just focused on some other stuff. That's all. Why we're really? That's kind of sick.
Yeah, Kanish, you did great.
In other words, the person who brought the gun here, the one who lost it, has no connection to the smugglers whatsoever. They were working entirely on their own.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. God, I love Cacucu being here with these two men.
Sounds like Mr. Cacucu wants to chime in.
He said this elusive individual's actions are positively mystifying.
God, I can't. It's so good that Neuvillette is the translator for Cacucu. That is so good.
It's a good observation. I quite agree. However, we still know next to nothing about the person. Perhaps we should start by focusing on the lost item itself.
I adore this. I am so happy this is a thing we get to live through. It came from ancient Atlantis dragon ruins. Buried amidst junk. Over there on purpose. Bait? Why would someone leave such a valuable antique out in the middle of nowhere? Was it planned for someone to come pick it up? Last object was picked up. A genuine treasure lost by the roadside, yet still remains unreported and unclaimed. No, he's been able to understand them, but he said he doesn't understand the words themselves, but he gets the meaning behind the words, is the thing. Like Cacucu is just speaking gibberish, but Neuvillette gets the like, he understands what the gibberish means without actually understanding the gibberish. It came from ancient Atlantis dragon ruins. It's a relic left behind by Atlantis' ancient dragon civilization. It's a genuine antique, so it must be of great value. Bait.
It certainly seems like it was the bait in some kind of trap. The only question is, why wasn't the bait made more conspicuous?
You thought of something?
Has something sprung to mind?
I just remembered a film I watched this one time.
Oh?
Huh? Oh wow! No way, bro!
No way, bro!
Hold on, let me explain. Just now, the traveler speculated that this box might have been placed there on purpose, as if the intention was for someone to come pick it up. That got me thinking about those films about kidnapping cases.
What now?
When they demand their ransom, the kidnappers tell the victim's family to leave money or valuables at a designated spot for someone to come pick up.
That doesn't merely happen in films. There have been similar cases in real life.
Ah, I see.
In fact, if anything, it's probably the real-life events that inspired the films.
Sounds plausible.
Wait. This raises the stakes to a whole new level. If the gun really was some kind of ransom, then since we took the box, the kidnappers never got their payment,
well...
so... Does that mean they executed the hostage?
Well, we haven't heard of any missing people.
I agree. I don't believe we have a kidnapping on our hands. Selling off stolen goods is extra work that most kidnappers would want to avoid. Unless they're after something very specific, they tend to just ask for cash. Could we be dealing with a kidnapper who's dead set on getting their hands on an ancient dragon handgun? It's not impossible, but the likelihood is very slim. We can discount that possibility for now.
I see.
And speaking of selling
He's so
stolen
smart.
goods, don't you think this looks more like a transaction?
I mean, yeah, right? About the buyer. After receiving the instructions, the buyer would have gone to the designated spot with the money to pick up the goods. To ensure they actually got paid, the seller would likely have been watching the buyer. So the seller. The one was placed in a locked box and hidden away. Clearly, the seller wanted to keep the identity a secret. So, about the buyer. Oh, then it is about the seller. Or not. About the goods. Before the buyer could show up, Lepine Pauline found the goods by chance while setting up the event venue. But the incomplete transaction. Due to unexpected arrival of the film Fantasyland, the deal had to be called off. Yeah.
So, bottom line, this was an individual smuggler at work.
Exactly. And it was the location itself that caused the deal to fall through. The last thing they would have expected was for a quiet beach to turn into a bustling film convention overnight.
True.
Not only is the area now packed with tourists, but the Spina di Rosula have a presence there. I'll bet that both parties were completely caught off guard.
Great job, Lepine Pauline.
That sounds like a plausible theory, but how do we verify it?
God, I have missed hearing Neuvillette speaking and Wriothesley so much. I didn't realize how much up until just now.
Looks like your people better start rolling up their sleeves.
How so?
Easy. Just follow the usual procedure by putting up a lost and found notice.
Ah.
The more routine we make it seem, the more likely the suspect will come forward to claim it. Even if they send a proxy, we're liable to get our hands on new leads. And timing-wise, it's about time we updated the bulletin board anyway.
Oh, smart.
All we need now is a lucky gestionnaire to write up the notice for us, post-haste.
Ah, so that's what you meant by rolling up their sleeves.
Oh yeah, I forget. Bro is still learning about like all these mannerisms and mode and all that
case,
stuff.
I may as well write it myself.
True.
Delegating this to someone else would require an additional explanation.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Or are you just not used to asking others to work overtime?
He takes so much work in himself to lighten the load on his people, like his other workers. He's so nice. I love these two with my entire heart.
Is that really a major concern here?
Well,
Shush, Paimon, it's
looks
fine.
like I won't be needed around here. At least until the notice has been posted.
Yeah, we're intruding a little bit. It's getting a little too personal between these two. Let's just better
You
leave
can
them
always
alone.
wait here if you like.
Or not.
The Palais Mermonia serves a particularly fine cup of tea, if that swings it for you.
I see. Tea, of course.
Thanks, but no thanks. I left a very noisy creature with a friend before heading out.
Oh, I see.
So I should probably get back to feed it.
No, bring it, dude. I want a how to interact with Rio and Neuvillette. Please, dude.
Ah, I wasn't aware that you had a pet, Mr. Kanich.
A pet?
Speaking of pets...
Hi, Cacucu.
Yep, that's the plan. Out of here, indeed.
Indeed.
I believe
Indubitably.
that what Wriothesley is trying to say is, you are free to leave, Mr. Cacucu.
Mr. Cacucu.
Furthermore, it has been determined that Mr. Cacucu should not, in fact, be classified as a flying object.
Oh my
as
god.
such, he shall be free to move around Fontaine whenever he so pleases.
You're the best, bro.
You're the best, bro.
Oh, that really is good news. Travelers, should we bring Cacucu back to Aoife and Auroron?
God, I love
I
this.
shall leave him in your capable hands.
No, let's keep in touch.
Indeed.
Thank you. Don't end, no! Okay, it's fine. We get to talk to them again. Look at these two. God.
You know, all this has made me realize that I'd quite like to have a pet.
Aw, wait.
If that proves inconvenient within the fortress of Meripede, perhaps you should consider finding a place in the court of Fontaine.
They're so gonna be moving in together.
That actually sounds like a good idea.
Oh?
In the past, I always dismissed the idea of buying a property in the city. The prophecy about the floods meant it never seemed like a worthwhile investment.
True, actually, wait.
But now...
Sal, out! She's pulling my hair. Excuse me. Can you not? Look at her. You're gonna get stuck. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bro, he literally said, come live with me. Like, that's the actual meaning of his words.
This might be a good time for you to re-examine the documents I gave you regarding your title as Duke.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Bro said, huh?
Citizens with honorary titles are eligible for certain benefits when purchasing property in the court of Fontaine.
Ah, I see.
Really?
Why is he like that? Ah, Stel! Stop! She's pulling my hair, bro. Bro, look at him leaning in like this. Why is he so stupid? I love him.
How about this? You read through your documents from start to finish, while I write up the lost and found notice.
Oh my god. So, what I understand from this is they're moving in together, and they're adopting a pet of some sort. So that's what's happening here, right? They're all just gonna live together. Oh, I can actually open this? Wait, that's so cool. I can open it and close it. Dude. God, you two are so gay for each other, and I am so here for it. Genuinely. I love you guys so much. God, go find Aurora and Anifa. Are they just outside? No, they're not. They don't even know there's anyone else in the room. No, they're so absorbed by each other, they don't even notice we're there. They're locked in on each other, bro. Oh, there's a how. Literally core. We know they're doing it. Just show us.
What? What now?
What now?
Let's shake hands.
Oh god.
Fine by me. Get ready for a
Oh!
sandwich!
Well. Oh. Goodbye.
Oh, nice dodge.
Look
at how.
Paimon feels strangely inclined to keep a safe distance. You miss me, bro?
No, Kip.
Cacucu, you're free!
You're free. It's fine. It's not like he was in jail or anything. He was just with Neuvillette and Rio.
Ugh, not you again. Nope.
Dude.
Didn't miss you in the slightest.
You know what makes the whole thing about Rio wanting a pet so much cuter? He has a line somewhere in his profile, I forget which line it is, about him. Oh, it's one of his idols actually. He wants to get a pet, but he doesn't feel like it would be right to keep them locked down in the fortress with him, where they literally just can't be outside. So that's why he doesn't have any pets, but he would love to. And now he just said that to Neuvillette, and Neuvillette's like, hey, you could move up with me. Well, you could move on to the court, which equals you can move in with me. You know, it's same potato, same thing.
Hey, other granny.
Okay.
And hey, Paimon and Kanich. It's good to see you all. Thanks for bringing Cacucu back.
Get it away! Get it away from me!
Get it away!
Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you, bro. There you go. That's the line. Thank you, Core. Yeah.
Who are you calling bro? Say that again to my face. I dare you.
He's right there.
If you've got the energy to argue this much, you're clearly not hungry yet.
Oh?
Let's go find something to eat while a How lives his best life.
Sounds good to me.
Poor How. He spent all day being tormented by Auroron, only to discover that the suffering's just begun.
Dude, when I saw that line you just posted, Core, the first time I was like, dude, come on, dude, it's right there. It's right there, man. It's right there.
Eva, as a Saurian vet, how can you just sit back and watch our little dragon bro suffer?
Dragon bro.
Huh? How am I the bad guy?
Even hear yourself? Doesn't
Oh my god.
hear how Cacucu got out of jail?
Apparently, amidst the racket, you briefly explained what happened with Cacucu to Aoife and Auroran. Hearing that Cacucu now has permission to move around freely, How's face goes even redder than before.
Don't lose hope.
Should have come with us, How. Should have met the Dragon Sovereign, would have been cool. Dude, that's the thing. Neuvillette is the Hydra Sovereign. What would a How react to meeting Neuvillette and knowing that information? I need to see that.
By the same standard, you have freedom of movement now too. You're still in the game?
You're still in the game.
Same standard? I will not be held to the same standard as that thing!
He's just a guy.
That's right. You won't. As far as I understand, the Palais Mermonia will want to assess your case on its own merits before they grant you freedom of movement.
Not the laugh.
Where's that saurian meat restaurant again? I'm gonna march that little
Oh
pink
my
balloon
God.
right into the kitchen.
Yeah, good luck with that, bro. You'll be putting your own neck on the line, too.
True.
Also, there's no such restaurant.
Anyway, thanks for looking after a How, guys. I'll take over from here.
Why you?
Oh! No! One Cacucu delivered as promised.
Between the two, Cacucu wins the cuteness competition hands down.
I'm getting picky now, huh?
Really?
Pink balloon, I
Wait,
love
who are
it.
the other contestants, though?
How and Cacucu. And the little pets you get. Wait, 8 to 10 the next day. Okay, at least it's not 2 days. Dude, I love how much we're seeing of Neuvillette and Rio. Like, genuinely. It's so... Oh, we're going back in the office! Hi, guys! Hi, friends! Wait, I can take a picture from close up. I need this thing to disappear, please. Go away. Go away. Whatever, it's fine. Look at my boys!
Huh, looks like there were quite a few others with the same idea.
Ah, hello, you two.
Hello, Neuvillette, I love you.
Have there been any developments?
Well?
Okay, guess not.
Okay.
Well, the notice was only just posted. Guess it's pretty unlikely that someone would show up right at...
Special Patrol, open up!
Oh, okay, excuse me. Who the fuck dares to knock like that on the Urix's office? Hello?
Ah! Who's there? What's going on?
What the hell?
The Special Patrol?
Literally FBI open up on Neuvillette's office, like, hello?
I don't think that's who this is.
Someone's knocking at the door.
Hey, this isn't the time for silly jokes! Let's go check it out.
Why us? A guard from Palais Mermonia carefully walks... Okay, they walk in.
Good day, all. Gramps, grannies, aunts, and uncles.
Gramps, grannies, aunts, and uncles. Bro's calling Neuvillette and Rio uncles.
What in the Tevet are you doing here, Auroran?
Oh my god.
Oh, he must be the one you mentioned. Cacucu's owner?
Co-parent, actually.
One of his owners. Kind of.
Oh, wait, actually, though. She said they're together! It's confirmed, basically.
But, bro, what are you doing here?
Bro, what are you doing here?
I'm here to claim a lost item.
Can't tell if he's being deadpan or deadly serious.
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Mr. Kinich?
No.
Somehow I highly doubt that.
Yeah, you're perceptive.
For starters, he just addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And unless this is the youngest looking middle-aged man in the world, I don't think he's our guy.
The youngest looking middle-aged man in the world. I apologize for my grandson bursting in like this.
Huh. Is there something wrong with my door-knocking etiquette? That's how they do it in all the films.
Oh my god, Aurora, no.
That's not door-knocking etiquette. That's the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol doing their job. Completely different things.
Oh, brother.
Oh, I see.
This dude.
I figured it was just a polite way of requesting entry.
No, it's
to show
not.
the people inside you had something important to discuss. Oh, sorry about that. I totally goofed that one up.
No.
Give me a moment.
Aurora,
I'll go back out
no.
and try again.
No need. Let's just get down to business.
So, Aurora,
Oh, he's so stupid. I love him.
You said you were here to claim a lost item. What did you lose?
Yeah, so basically...
Black screen, yep. Aurora carefully describes the item he's come to claim from the style, the bugs, the gun itself, everything matches. Oh, what the hell?
For real now? Oh, come on, bro.
Now she's talking like a cuckoo. Is arresting my dear grandson what it's come to?
Auroran, be honest now. were you the one who lost this?
No, it belongs to a friend.
Huh?
So it belongs to Aoife?
What?
Of course not. Aoife has his own gun.
Yeah? Auron, tell us the truth, otherwise you're gonna have to arrest you for real.
All right then. I knew this wouldn't go well.
Auron, what did you do?
So here's what went down. This morning, Eve and I were playing rock, paper, scissors. Before long, he lost, as he usually does. So we figured
They're
we'd
actual
head
children.
out and visit some of the Cour de Fontaine's famous landmarks. When we got near the plaza, a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help. He said that he had lost something and that someone had found it and sent it over to the Palais Mermonia. But apparently he used to work here and was worried it'd be awkward bumping into his old coworkers, so he asked us to pretend to be the owners and claim it on his behalf.
I see.
You didn't manage to keep that pretense up for long.
Nope.
It's fine. I'm not the one who feels awkward anyway.
Really?
So, a former employee of the Palais Mermonia. Was this individual a Fontaine native?
Yes, at least I assume so. He looked like a well-dressed gentleman to me. We were about to refuse, but he was so polite.
Okay, bro.
Could it have been a disguise?
I don't think so.
Oh, no. Auron, Paimon thinks you've been tricked. This person might be in cahoots with the bad guys.
Oh, God.
Oh, maybe he already took off and escaped as soon as your mission went pear-shaped.
Well, they don't know it went pear-shaped.
No way. I'm not that dumb.
Who's gonna tell him, bro?
Huh?
Oh my God, the faces!
He's not going anywhere. Aoife and Cacucu are keeping an eye on him over at the plaza.
Okay, maybe you're not that dumb.
Keeping an eye on him. I like the sound of that.
Nicely done, bro.
In that case, let's hurry over to where Aoife is. Time to catch that con man and find out what's really going on here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wait a minute, I have a question first.
Oh, anything you want to say? Yeah, I mean, yeah, anything?
Traveler, Paimon. You're pretty famous in Natlan, right?
I would say so, yeah.
Oh, we're basically household names. But why do you ask?
Literally. Well, it's not just us, Kenichor and Aoife too, yeah.
Would that be a problem?
Remember when I said that the seller might be watching in secret?
If so, then picking Auroron to do their dirty work was a careless mistake on their part.
True. Also, excuse me. I'm saving this because holy shit. We lost so bad because they have the two strongest, most beautiful, most powerful men in Fontaine, and they're taken by each other. They left nothing for the rest of us mortals, bro. Genuinely. He is looking at him with those eyes.
It suggests that the person who got Auroron to claim the item might not be fully in the know themselves. There are plenty of unanswered questions, but standing around racking our brains won't help.
Yeah, fair enough.
However, I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kenich, oh, and of course, Monsieur and Neuvillette too, stay here for the time being.
Are you going?
We'll empty the box, give it to Auroron, and then he can claim the item as if nothing happened. I'll follow to check if anyone is watching. I doubt anyone would recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
I shouldn't draw too much attention. When you look like that, that is a lie. Anyway, being low-key has its advantages, I guess.
I think this plan is worth a try. I shall leave it to the pair of you.
You would agree to anything Rio says, wouldn't you, Neuvillette?
So,
don't worry, I would too, so, you know.
Again, right?
Well, not exactly undercover. Just drop the special patrol persona and be yourself instead.
Oh god.
Roger that. Over and out.
Okay, bro. This dude. This guy. God, this event is making me so happy. Rio! Look at Auroron.
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here.
Nobody knows anything.
Auroron has entered the elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now.
Sick. Everything looks fine, right? Ah, no, is this my Rio? This is my Rio. It is my Rio, right? It is my Rio. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, is it? It is my Rio. Okay, sick. I assume they would give you, like, a trial Rio if you don't have him. Can you? Nope. Well, I guess I'll do this. But because I have him, they just give me my own Rio. Hello there. Oh, hello. I'm so far away. Well, there's Aoife. Cacucu is annoying the guy. He's chasing him around. Oh my god. And there's Rio. Nothing suspicious
Nothing
here.
suspicious going on here either. Strange. Maybe we're overthinking this?
No, I don't think you are. Oh my god, Cacucu.
Stop with the pecking! Stop with the pecking!
Look at him!
Please, sir, I'm begging you, do me a favor and get this pet of yours under control!
Oh my god.
The heck are you on about?
Oh, you know what? He is a Cucusaur. They do control fire. This makes sense.
Sorry, but he's not my pet. He's my coworker. And I should warn you, he's not too happy with how you're talking about him.
What the? This thing has a job? So in Natland, they just dish out jobs to any old thing.
Well...
Uh-oh. Cacucu's not too big on being called a thing either. You're on your own now.
Look at them, look at him. He's just chilling over there.
I'm sorry. Please, Mr. Cacucu. Master Cacucu.
Master
Lord
Cacucu. Lord Cacucu.
I meant no offense, I promise.
Oh my god, this dude folded immediately.
All right, Cacucu. That'll do for now. Let me ask him some questions first.
Sure thing, bro.
Sure thing, bro.
Auroron actually looks pretty serious this time. Was he just pretending to be clueless earlier?
Was he?
Interesting.
The smile!
I think I'll sit back and see how this plays out.
The way he just smiles. I can't with this man. Oh my god. Every time I see him, every time I think I can fall in love more with him, I do. They do something new and I do all over again.
You actually got it? Wow, didn't think it would be that easy.
I love how you can see him just like in the background. That's so good.
Ah, excellent. Looks like sending you was the right approach after all.
Look at him just standing there menacingly.
After all?
I mean, because the staff at the Palais Mermonia don't recognize you, right?
Oh yeah, you're not slick, bro.
So I got it, but I don't remember promising I'd hand it over.
Huh?
No?
This thing's pretty cool.
He's sitting on
I've
it?
taken a bit of a liking to it.
He was so confused. Oh. Stell, can you not move my monitor and my camera and everything, please and thank you? Can you just not be there? Thank you.
Please don't do this, my good sir, my master, my lord. My very life hangs in the balance.
Does it now?
His life hangs in the balance?
If this means
I love
so
Rio's
much to
eyes
you,
so much.
what are you gonna offer me in return?
Are you trying to get him to say my life?
Oh my god.
How'd you know that?
Okay, bro.
Because I watched that film with you.
Oh my god.
You should drop the act. We don't want a real misunderstanding in our hands.
You're probably right.
He's so
But
confused.
honestly, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, this is the most myself I can be. Is that enough?
Auroron. Auroron, why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this, bro?
Enough. More than enough.
Hi, still, again, you can't be here, Pookie Bear. Bro said more than enough. Well, now my camera's fucked up. Hold on.
Who's this dude?
He's only the second most powerful man in Fontaine, probably, and the most beautiful man in this entire game.
Just think
Why?
of me as a staff member from the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, really? Really, mister? The Fortress of Meripede operates independently from the Palais Mermonia. Really? Really, sir? Are we on first name basis now too? Is that what I'm hearing now?
Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about that life or death treasure you were just discussing. Truthful answers appreciated, of course.
God, I love his voice so much. Joe does such a good job with Rio. I can't. I'll teach you to ignore me, literally.
Oh no, I'm toast now.
Yep, you're toast.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think the Palais Mermonia has the ability to protect our citizens?
Well, you know, stuff and things and stuff. God, your eyes are beautiful.
No, I mean, yes, of course they do. Please ask away.
Ask away.
I could do that. But I'd rather you just tell the whole story, from the beginning.
Please and thank you.
I suppose I only have myself to blame. Such a rare antique, I couldn't resist. I'm a collector of antiques. Nothing excites me more than rare, old relics, and to be completely honest, if someone's selling, I'm buying.
Fair
I
enough.
don't care to ask where they sourced their goods. As for the seller of this particular item, well, I've never met him in person.
I see.
We've had some prior dealings, but always under the cover of coded ads in some shady tabloids. Lost and found notices, missing person ads, that sort of thing. As long as I took care to hide a time and place somewhere within the text, then slip some mora into the envelope before submitting the ad, it would get published. And that was that. No fuss, no trace. Simple, right?
Interesting.
Normally, everything goes off without a hitch. But this time, I arrive at the pickup spot expecting a discreet in and out, and instead, I find a whole construction crew at work.
Yeah, unlucky, actually.
That was not what we'd agreed. But I couldn't just let it go, so I reached out to him again the same way as usual. He replied, and do you know what he said? He told me that the item's now in the Palais Mermonia.
Well, he wasn't lying about that.
True. God, his voice is so good.
He insisted that it would be inconvenient for him to make an appearance himself, but said that if I could somehow find a way to retrieve it from the Palais, he'd give me a discount on the price. Of course it wasn't the discount that swung it. Do I look like I'm strapped for cash?
Not really, no.
Feeling smug now, are we?
Feeling smug now, are we?
Okay, bro.
No, please go easy on me.
Oh my god, he's terrified of a little bird.
Go on.
I love when this game shows us Rio's serious side, because when he's just normally being himself, he's just a silly, goofy guy. But when it's time for business, he means business, bro. Remember the end of his story quest? And now this?
Where was I?
I love it.
Well, anyway, I thought to myself, seeing as the item itself came from Natlan, it would make more sense if I could find someone from there to go retrieve it. And by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence, I just so happened to see these two young folks wandering around, so I...
Nuh-uh, me first.
I'm so very sorry. I underestimated the pair of you.
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid the seller yet, correct? And yet he told you to collect the item from the Palais Mermonia. Was he not worried that you just split afterwards?
True.
Well, to be honest, though I can't claim to know him very well, he, on the other hand, seems to know my name and where I live.
Oh, lovely.
Besides, this is a guy who managed to get his hands on an ancient Natlanese weapon. That's probably not the kind of person I want to double-cross.
I'm just taking my time here admiring Rio out and about, because this man almost never leaves the fortress, so to see him out here is just a treat and a half.
Fair. That makes sense. So, Mr...
Please, just call me Argento.
Argento, Argenti and Genshin Impact?
All right, Mr. Argento. Listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. It will determine how much of the rest of your life you'll be spending beneath the waves.
Oopsies.
What does he mean? Is he gonna drown him just like they do in those gangster films?
Nope. I don't know if it would be. No, the fortress is pretty nice place to live. Actually, it should be fine. Argento, oui. No, that's Italian. Oopsies.
Oh, I get it. He's talking about that place at the bottom of the Fontanian Sea.
You know about the fortress?
Shh, can it?
Owing to your suspected involvement in the illicit trade of Natlanese relics, you're now one of the suspects in an international smuggling case.
Well, shit.
A trip to the Opera Epiclese seems unavoidable at this stage, but on the bright side, you still have one chance to make things right.
Interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, I'm just gonna, do this really quick. 1 second, please. I am a normal amount of invested. Me too. Totally normal. Nothing out of the ordinary. Still, not the time. Anyway. This just looks so squeezable from this angle. They are working wonders with the camera angle. Genshin players only want one thing and it's disgusting. Don't worry, me too. Let the chair sing. Dude, you know what? They need to bring Rio around more often, because with how rarely we see this man, every time he's on screen, this happens, I'm not complaining. It makes me very happy. Anyway.
Okay. Do I really? Please tell me what to do.
The way he twirls the handcuffs, dude, every time.
It's very simple. Just reach out to your seller in the same way as usual, arrange to meet, bring the money, and make the deal. Just be sure to let me know all the details. I'm talking time, place, the whole lot.
I love it when they make him be the serious guy he actually is when he means business. It's so good every time.
If we can catch the other party by doing this, you'll have gone some way toward redeeming yourself. Understand?
Oh, I see. I understand. You shall have my full and unadulterated cooperation.
Fucking better.
Good. Don't break the law, and don't even think about making a run for it. The Palais Mermonia will be watching you and ensuring your safety.
Uh-huh.
All right, take the box, but leave your ID and other documents behind. You can go now. As for you two...
Slip into Spanish. You're so right. Yeah, I don't think that'll ever happen, though.
Protocol dictates that I should take you both back to the Palais and have you sign a confidentiality agreement. But that would take a lot of time and effort.
This is true.
Such a hassle, bro!
Cacucu would know.
See? Mr. Cacucu knows exactly where I'm coming from. So, I was thinking, since you're all friends of the Traveler...
I understand, sir. We got dragged into this by accident, and it has diddly squat to do with us.
Diddly squat.
Out of respect for the Traveler, we won't say another word.
Oh, I know this part. We better keep our mouths shut, or we'll both be sleeping with the fishes in the tailor-made pair of cement shoes.
Oh my god, Aaron. Holy shit.
In that case, I understand completely.
The accent? The fucking New York accent? Are you serious?
Not exactly what I was going for, but if that's how you want to understand it, then be my guest.
Sure. Yeah, Rio's not dealing with this. He's just like, you know what? Sure, go with that.
Then it's settled. Thanks for your help.
God, this event is so good. I love it so much.
Boy, am I glad that's over. That's enough work for one day. Time to head back.
Back to your husband? Perhaps? God, I love him so much. Okay. Oh, wait. Go back to your loving husband, Rio! Well, 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 look who's back. I would say my husband, but you're taken.
Judging by your expression, it must be good news, huh?
Yes, it was.
It went smoothly, on the whole.
Wriothesley recounts what happened. It all makes perfect sense, but somehow it feels like Wriothesley has glossed over a lot of the bro talk.
So basically, we hold off until Argento and the other party have set up the next stage of the transaction. Then we plan our next move.
That works for me, Hawaii.
Patience will be key.
Yes, it will.
I get that. It's like hunting. I'm just not sure the other party will take the bait so easily.
Well, if he didn't need the money, or if he valued self-preservation over making a profit, he could have walked away as soon as the contraband was brought to the Palais Mermonia.
True, but they didn't.
On top of that, although he hasn't shown his face yet, he seems to have no followers or accomplices, and he's relying on an extremely limited set of options to push the deal along. So, if you ask me, he seems like someone who cares a lot about his image and has a somewhat high opinion of himself, but lacks any real ability. I almost get the feeling that if he misses out on this opportunity, he won't have any other way of making money.
Probably not.
His every move is like a spin of the roulette wheel, hoping that the ball will land exactly where he wants it to. Or, I don't know.
He's trying to make it easy to understand.
Maybe he'll cut his losses and vanish into thin air, and our efforts will have been in vain. At least Natlan will get the stolen relic back, so it won't have been for nothing.
In that case, let's hope his arrogance stays in play.
True.
Everyone, I have just briefed the Marechaussee Phantom on the situation. As soon as there are any further developments, we will act without delay.
Hello, Neuvillette. Your husband is back.
When that time comes, we will be relying on your help.
Leave it to us, my goat. We got you.
We'll be waiting for the good news.
No. That's Act 2. Baby girl. Well, that is an interesting camera angle to be put up and on. Hello. Hi, Pookie Bears. Good news, Newbie is pregnant. No way. You know what? Maybe that's why he's being so clingy with Rio.
On the topic of kidnapping cases.
Yes? I'm too far away from them.
How exactly do we define the subject of a kidnapping? According to the regulations, I mean.
Why is this why?
Aside from humans, do pets count? What about sentient non-human beings? Of course, melazines go without saying, but what about a being like Cacucu?
Yes. Oh, okay.
I am surprised that you are unfamiliar with the legal provisions on this matter.
Well...
If I knew all the laws like the back of my hand, I wouldn't have ended up in the Fortress of Meripede, would I?
Okay, well, see, that's... your case was different, though.
That is no laughing matter, Wriothesley.
So serious about it! Rio's out here... Dude, you know what this is? Rio is just like us. Joking about... every single shitty thing that happens to us, and Neuvillette's taking it seriously. The way he said it, though, he's so unamused.
That is no laughing matter, Wriothesley.
Oh my god, that's so good. Oh, that's the end of it, really? Oh, that's so good. Oh my god. Alright, Yvonne and Cacucu gonna be outside the hotel again. Time to unalive. That's literally the same though. He's just like us in that sense. He would make those types of jokes. They're not here. He would make those types of jokes just like for the sake of it, and Neuvillette will take him so seriously and be concerned about him. And it would just be the funniest thing ever. Dude, I don't know about y'all, but this event has just brought me so much joy, actually.
Sharp tongue.
Neuvillette sent someone to contact us this morning.
Oh?
That must mean there's been some progress. No time to waste. Let's head out.
So, outside the Palais Mermonia. Oh, hello! They're outside? They're touching grass?
Hey, everyone! We're not late, are we?
No, you're just in time. Well rested, I trust?
Staying busy keeps you sharp.
A great way to stay energetic, certainly.
Have you all started preparing?
We received word from Mr. Argenteau yesterday, confirming the time and location of the transaction.
Perfect.
It'll take place this afternoon. And it
Oh,
turns out
already?
it'll be somewhere we all know pretty well, too. The Film Fantasyland restaurant.
Oh.
Oh, really? Huh. He sure does like that place.
But...
Seems like you share our concerns, Traveler.
Indeed. Capturing someone in a crowded event venue will be much more challenging than in an open area.
Oh, stop. Don't. She's knocking everything over, bro. Look at my man's hair. He's so majestic. Everything about him is just beautiful.
The criminal might try to blend in with the crowd, or even escape by taking hostages.
Dude, I still think Neuvillette's eyes are some of the prettiest in the entire game.
In light of this, we've had to make additional preparations. As soon as we received the news yesterday, we began coordinating with the Marechaussee Phantom and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Mm-hmm. We'll be deploying lots of undercover agents on site. If things go south, the safety of the civilians will be our top priority. Of course, fingers crossed, everything will go without a hitch.
I noticed a bunch of familiar faces from the previous case, like Captain Chevrolet of the Special Patrol.
Oh, Chevy!
I'm feeling optimistic.
We'll trust your instincts then.
Chevy mentioned.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, we've also been in communication with Miss Lapine Pauline and Miss Navia.
Oh?
The Spina di Rosula will provide support within a controlled scope, so there's no need
sick.
to worry.
The only potential issue is with Miss Escoffier.
Why? She doesn't want to serve criminals? She wants to introduce them to her chopping board?
You know what? That might not be such a bad idea.
He's joking again. Or, you know what? See, that's fine.
All right, no more jokes. Miss Escoffier has made it clear that she doesn't want her restaurant to suffer any losses as a
God, that's
result
so
of this
good.
operation.
Enough jokes.
But, well, I have a feeling things might not go quite as smoothly as she hopes.
Is there anything I can do for you, Rio?
To be honest, we shouldn't have dragged you into this in the first place, and it's caused you quite enough trouble already. The Fontanian authorities should be able to handle the rest from here. But still, I'm guessing you'd like to see how it all turns out.
Oh, definitely.
Well then, feel free to head down to the scene, but just stay alert and play it by ear. You won't necessarily have to do anything, unless things go pear-shaped, of course.
I'll do my best to ensure that things don't escalate to that point.
You're getting involved too, Kinich?
Of course.
Neuville's giving his bit on Rio's like the whole event he has, and it's so good, I love it.
There are still a lot of unanswered questions, but our intel so far indicates that the culprit's from Natlan. Plus, I'm already a witness in this case. Might as well see this thing through to the end.
I'm pear-shaped, hello? Me too, take me!
The Kinich we know and love!
Take me! The group's going to discuss the specifics of the operation and things to watch out for. For once, the conversation goes surprisingly smoothly, perhaps because the How and Cacucu aren't present. It's just as well, really. Things could have gotten awkward if the How showed up and started cursing out Neuvillette. Give me! I want to see that! That would be so funny! Why would he be cursing out Neuvillette though? Because he's stronger than the How.
Well, that's enough of the small talk.
Oh my god, dude.
The operation's scheduled for the afternoon. If we're quick enough, we'll even have time for a few cups of tea before we leave.
Oh my god.
Oh, and let's grab something to eat too! Can't work on an empty stomach, you know?
But won't you just be watching, Paimon?
And rooting for you!
Okay.
It's a very important job.
Alright, I'll head over to the venue now. Ahao's been harping on for days now about this event-exclusive meal he wants to try. Guess I might as well shut him up sooner rather than later. See you in a bit.
Fair enough.
I look
Bye,
forward to
Kinich.
hearing how it all goes.
He's just gonna stay there. Look at him! Looky! Where, oh where? Oh!
This beach seems to be getting livelier by the day!
Farina and Escoffier. And I see Kinich, Aurora, and Anifa. I don't see Rio, though. Thanks in part, surely, to the undercover agents, yeah.
Traveler,
Goose on the loose.
Paimon's getting kinda hungry. Let's go check out the restaurant menu, shall we?
Fine. Oh, well then. Hello. He's just gonna drop it there, yep. It's business time. Hot cup of tea. Oh, cutscene! Well, hello, sir. Waiting. Look at this dude. He's reaching down for it.
Your friend thought you might be thirsty.
Hi!
Won't you stay and drink it?
I tend to
Hi!
it's left out in the open.
You're surrounded. Give up and come with.
Why did he look like that? Oh, that's money. Look at his coffee. She's covering for in his ears. Oh my god.
A surprise performance!
Oh my god.
After him.
Not the Charlotte taking pictures. Look at her. What now? Oh, bro slipped.
Sorry, my guy. Unlicensed.
Hi, Navia. Bro said nah. Come here, bro. Oh, it punched the fuck out of him. Oh, hello. Chevy, look at Navi. Dude, this cutscene is so good. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, it's a look at her.
Lowly worm!
Lowly worm.
Almighty Dragon Lord!
Look at this fucking guy.
Who's stealing my thunder?
Oh my god. Look at Cacucu. Oh wow, bro. Oh, Kinich got him. Hello. Gotcha, bitch. Look at him. That's sick. Look at him.
That's a wrap.
Oh. I love him. I love Kinich.
Unbelievable! You can't just drag someone around like that. Such blatant disregard for human life.
Dude.
I'm gonna sue the living daylights out of you.
There's so much to unpack here. Kinich at the end, the little bow he did, peak. Absolute cinema, peak. But also, can we talk about how insanely good Rio looked in that little cutscene? The way he walked in looking menacing as shit and then sat down with that little innocent smile. Holy, bro.
Will you now?
Nope.
I think I did you a favor by pulling you away from your audience.
In this
Saved you
fury, I
some
should leave me
face
alone, bro.
at the very least.
Getting hot in here. Hello?
As for whether you were facing up or down along the way, well, that was your decision, wasn't it?
Well, name your husband's on. I see why you married him, literally.
For you? All right, I admit it.
This
I was in
dude.
the wrong. Oh, of course I know the difference between right and wrong, but I had no choice. I desperately needed the money.
Look at the crab in the middle of him.
I was an expert on ancient relics. Not only did I have a successful career,
Had?
but a happy family too. But my son, I never imagined he'd turn out this way. Fell in with the wrong crowd and ended up shoulder deep in
gambled.
gambling.
He played
He had some
Genshin.
savings, but he drained them away like a waterfall.
He swiped on Genshin. He's E6th.
Once he fell into debt, he had creditors regularly coming over to threaten and intimidate him. I'm his father. How could I just stand by and watch him suffer like that?
Bro might be aventuring.
Oh, my son is about the same age as you are. If only he could have turned out more like you. That's the only reason I needed the money. Please, please.
I mean, doesn't Silverwolf literally play Honkai Impact 3rd in the trailer? Like, isn't that an actual thing?
You... Please, kid, I'm begging you. Help me. I see you're from Natlan too. That makes us brothers. Please,
Have mercy. I still have a chance to help my son straighten himself out. But only if I get back. If I go to prison now, he'll be doomed, I tell you, doomed! And isn't standing together and fighting for a better future what families do? Our fate is in your hands, young man. Please, have a heart.
I mean, when you put it like that.
Something wrong, Kanich? Gone soft, have we?
I don't believe a word you say. Wriothesley had you just about figured out. You're a gambler. Pure and simple.
Ah, I see.
A gambler? Me? Nonsense! I told you, it's my son!
Nope.
First of all, are you really from Natlan?
Oh.
You've been keeping tabs on the gun's whereabouts this whole time. You should have recognized at least one familiar face by now. On top of that, the way you threatened to sue me? Spoken like a true Fontanian, if you ask me.
True.
Huh? What kind of logic is that? I can explain. I actually grew up in...
I don't want to hear another word.
Bro's gonna go to the fortress.
How? Here's your chance. Shut someone else up for once.
Damn!
The moment I've been waiting for.
Bro put his whole Ussie into that line performance.
Eat this, scumbag!
He's just eager to go. Look at him. Oh.
Being a compulsive liar is one of the hallmarks of a die-hard gambler.
Fair
I
enough.
bet you're just a Fontanian pretending to be from Natlan. Even if you have any friends or family to speak of, I'm guessing they've long since cut all ties with you. And you have your depraved ways to thank for that.
Damn.
Of course.
Oh my god! I was beating the shit out of him.
But does that matter?
Apparently not.
I'm just here to arrest you.
Oh
if you're looking for an advocate or a shoulder to cry on, you're out of luck.
Look at how.
Besides, prying the truth out of you is exactly what your beloved courts are for. Isn't that right?
Oh my god, I love this so much. Hi, Chevy. That's right. She's not voiced. It's been a while, Mr. Kanich. The special patrol will take this criminal off your hands.
Many thanks.
Please, I should be the one thanking you for all the help you've given us.
And me? What about me? So rude.
So
I should
rude.
Be bowing down in gratitude to the almighty Dragon Lord.
As you wish. My thanks to you and also Mr. Cacucu for your show-stopping performance.
Hey,
bye, Chevy.
Hold it right there!
Are you okay, Kinich?
Don't worry. I'm fine. I wasn't the one who just got dragged all the way here.
You seem a little upset. He did sound, like, legitimately mad, which is not, like, something he usually does, I don't think.
Little Kanich, thinking back to when you were just an itty-bitty boy, Kanich, aren't ya?
Oh. Oh.
Don't start crying like a little baby. I am the almighty Dragon Lord! No servant of mine will be seen acting so weak and pathetic in public!
What are you on about?
Bad how bad.
Still, I suppose there's no point hiding it from you. To put it plainly, I can't stand gamblers.
You know, he wouldn't like adventuring.
They're the most irresponsible people in the entire world. No respect for the principle that you have to give in order to get. They'll tell 1,000 lies for a single coin, deluding themselves into thinking they can use it to gamble their way to a vast fortune. But we all know that even when it looks like you're getting something for free, there's always an unseen cost. In the past, I also ended up paying a price for my father's gambling losses.
Oh.
I don't want anyone else to end up in a similar situation if I can help it.
That explains a lot of the anger towards the guy. I understand that now.
Don't feel sorry for me. I certainly don't feel sorry for myself. They say that people are shaped by their past.
True.
And since I've made it this far, I must have done a lot of things right.
True, my goat.
We should never punish ourselves for the mistakes of others. Instead, I choose to remember the moments that helped me grow. Like when I first learned to use a grappling hook.
Oh my god, look at him! He's just a baby! Dude, he's just a little guy. Look at him. He's just a baby, man. My poor boy. Look at him.
Or the very first time I yearned for knowledge.
Look at him. Dude, he's just a baby, man. What the hell? He's genuinely just a little guy. I get it. Look at him.
I believe you.
Oh my god, I love him.
Let's get going. If we don't head back soon, we'll cause more unnecessary worry.
Dude. Little baby Kinich. Little baby boy. He was so cute. Hello? Wait. Is he... I saw... When we were talking to Kinich earlier, I saw Aurora here in the background. Is he... Oh! Hello? Charlotte's muted. Ugh. Fine, whatever.
Yay! Traveler Kinich, you're back!
Oh, wait, I didn't mean to.
We just saw Chevro's taking the criminal away! She looked pretty pleased with herself.
Well, it did go smoother than expected.
So after so much running in circles, turns out he had no fight in him, huh? Guess running away was the only trick up his sleeve.
Yes, it was.
Oh, also, Wriothesley said to let you know that he's already left. He went
God damn it.
back to the Palais Mermonia.
No!
Apparently the Mari show say Phantom's preparing to carry out an in-depth investigation into illegal gambling activities. Anyway, that's for the Palais to worry about, not really our concern.
No, I wanna go with them. Judging by how fast the Duke took off, I'd say he was avoiding my camera. I do not blame him. But I guess I used to that by now.
It's not like you to give up so easily, Charlotte.
It's fine, I have plenty of other great shots back there. More than enough for the front page spread. On that note, this busy reporter needs to scoot. These photos won't develop themselves, fair enough. Goodbye, Charlotte.
Make sure you pick the best shots of Paimon. Oh, already gone. Hope she heard that.
You can trust her judgment, Paimon. She's a professional photographer, true.
Yeah, you're right. But what took you all so long to get here? Did something happen?
No, we're just talking, you know. How bunked his head and started crying.
What? Rumors and slander! When have I,
Hearsay!
the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahau, ever sunk to such sniveling?
The last event with the Saurians and Aoife, when everyone was, like, being all weird for you because you were not in the plan and didn't know what the hell was going on?
Often, actually.
Exactly. Anyway, what's next?
To be honest, I haven't decided yet. At the moment, I've got nothing urgent to get back for. And, in any case, the court might need me to testify again.
Fair enough.
Plus, that gun's still a key piece of evidence. I'll probably have to wait until the case is closed before I can return it to Natlan. So, I guess I'll be sticking around to enjoy the beach a little longer.
Hell yeah. That's it? No! Nor. Is that actually it? Surely I can find Neuvillette and Rio still, right? Are they out here? No? Are they in his office? Let's see. Let me in. Where are they? Kinich said Rio was gonna be back here to report with New. So are they here again? They are... No! Where are they? Hello? Okay, let's see if Aoife and Aurora are here. There has to be something. Usually people post where characters are at the end of quests. There has to be something like that here, right? I love the event. This is basically, probably, more than likely, I'm 99% sure this event is
There's
like
no such thing as pure freedom in this world.
the one event I've had one of
Even
the
the
most
wind
fun
cannot go
in,
on forever.
just based off of the interactions with the characters. Like, it was just so good seeing, like, Rio and Neuvillette interact, Aurora and Aoife, like, just everybody in Fontaine just chilling, talking, doing their own thing. That cutscene with Rio. Holy bro. That was insane. This really made me realize how much I missed Rio and Neuvillette. They are two of my favorite characters in the entire game. And after over a year of not seeing them, like, properly, this felt so nice. Genshin's cooking, bro. Paralogism quest was insane. And now this event being extremely good and extremely fun. I don't know, man. I have no complaints. It was just a super fun time. I loved it. Every single minute of it. I want more of Rio and Neuvillette, please. The married couple that they are at this point. Like, they're not even trying to hide it at this point. It's insane. Anyway, yeah, I fucking loved it. Beautiful event.